Inendorso na kay Pangulong Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. ang pagpapalawig sa pinababang taripa sa ilang agricultural products, habang ilang proyekto ng pamahalaan aprobado na ng NEDA Board. Yan ang ulat ni Kenneth Pasyente.
Sa katatapos na ika-12 at huling NEDA Board meeting ngayong taon na pinangunahan ni Pangulong Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., inendorso ng National Economic and Development Authority o NEDA sa Pangulo ang proposed EO na layong palawigin ang pinababang Most Favored Nation o MFN tariff rates para sa ilang commodities kabilang na ang karne ng baboy, mais at bigas hanggang December 31, 2024.
Thus, the tariff rates for pork will remain at 15% in quota and 25% out quota. Corn at 5% in quota and 15% out quota. And rice at 35% for both in quota and out quota for the extended period.
Paliwanag ni Balisacan, makatutulong ang panukalang pagpapalawig ng reduced tariff rates para matiyak ang sapat na supply ng agricultural commodities at mapanatili ang mababang presyo ng mga ito na anyay makapagpapababa ng inflation. Magiging tugon din anya ito sa mga hamon sa agri-sector gaya ng ASF at posibleng epekto ng nakaambang El Nino phenomenon.
We'll also be able to encourage alternative supply to diversify the country's market sources and establish a forward-looking trade policy that will allow effective and timely response for possible supply and price shocks brought about by major challenges such as the worsening African swine fever or ASF, anticipated impact of the El Nino phenomenon, and continuous increases in commodity prices in the world market.
Ilang proyekto rin ang naaprubahan sa pagpupulong kabilang na ang Dalton Pass East Alignment Road Project sa Central Luzon. Ito ay 4-lane alternative road para iwasan ang Dalton Pass, lalo na tuwing may road closures dahil sa mga kalamidad.
With a cost of 67.4 billion pesos and an expected completion by 2031, the project will facilitate the seamless transport of people in the delivery of essential goods and services within the region.
Isa pa sa mga inaprubahan ng board ang 8-point action agenda ng DOH na naglalaman ng mga estratehiya para sa health sector. Gayon din ang Phase 2 ng Master Plan on High Standard Highway Network Development o HSH kung saan nakapaloob ang 41 Class 1 projects na magsusulong ng connectivity para maisulong at mapabilis ang ekonomiya ng bansa. At ngayong magtatapos na ang 2023, giit ng NEDA, naging maganda ang economic performance ng bansa ngayong taon sa kabila ng iba't ibang mga hamon.
We have done well because if you look at the way we have performed in relation to our into those many other countries, we have remained among the top performers, economic performers in Asia and in Southeast Asia. She have read the report of ADB. Yesterday, we remain the best performer in our region.
Tiwala rin ng NEDA na maaabot pa rin ang target na 6% gross domestic product ng bansa. Lalo't natuto na raw ang bansa lalo na sa government spending at ikokonsidera raw ito sa susunod na taon pagdating sa pamamahala ng mga programa.
We had hiccups on government spending in the first half of the year, right? That really hit us hard by way of growth and the kind of services we're able to provide our people. We have learned our lessons from there, and we would not want to see that repeated in the coming year. No?
Kenneth Pasyente para sa Bayan.